high above the world, where jagged mountains claw at the sky, a quiet village nestles in a secluded arm of nature. Here, amid ancient stones and unyielding weather, Marco's inner life raged like a storm too long unchallenged. At 24, he carried the weight of constant regrets and future anxieties, a relentless tide of thought that left him hollow and weary. In this world of natural beauty and human struggle, a single challenge awaited him: a delicate task to transport a glass filled to the brim with water through a bustling village, a metaphor for the balance he so desperately sought. Our journey begins with a whisper on the wind, a call to adventure that stirs hope in the most troubled heart. Marco, a man worn down by the ceaseless churn of his thoughts, hears of a distant hamlet where an old man lives in serene seclusion. Knowing that peace can be learned, Marco leaves behind the familiar clamor of his life and marches toward the sanctuary of the hills. With each step, the rocky path mirrors his internal struggle, a journey through the unyielding landscape of his spirit. Days later, dust clouded his vision and determination etched in each stride. Marco arrives at a vine-enshrouded cottage. Sitting on a weathered porch, the old man, once a city psychologist and now a sage recluse, welcomed him with calm eyes that held the wisdom of countless silent mornings. A quiet word from Marco, simple and laden with the raw intensity of his inner turmoil, spurred the sage to extend an unusual invitation. "Walk with this full glass to the edge of the village and return without spilling a drop," he said, his voice as gentle as a murmur in the wind. The water trembled in the fragile vessel, its wavering surface a symbol of the delicate balance between chaos and calm. In accepting the challenge, Marco embraced an ancient practice akin to mindfulness techniques that urge us to become keenly aware of every breath, every step, and every ripple inside us. Each step forward became a meditation in motion, reminiscent of mindful yoga and breath awareness practices that calm the tumultuous mind. As Marco ventured onto the narrow village road, life unfurled around him in a blur of vibrant chaos. The laughter of children echoed like fleeting moments of joy, vendors called out boisterously in a language of vibrant commerce, and the everyday tumult of existence tugged at him from every side. Yet Marco's focus remained unyielding, his eyes locked onto the quivering water, a visual mantra for preserving inner order amidst external cacophony. Every stride was measured like a prayer, a quiet plea for stability. In that journey, the challenge became larger than the fragile water container. It was symbolic of the struggle to control one's inner world, to prevent life's spills from distorting our inner peace. Minutes stretched into an eternity of mindful steps, and with each careful placement of his foot, Marco began to transform. His internal chaos softened into clarity. The village paused around him, a silent chorus witnessing his battle with inner turmoil, a challenge that went beyond a physical task and into the realm of self-compassion and acceptance. The world around him, from raucous street hustle to the serene murmur of nature, gradually faded into insignificance. In its place grew a quiet space, an understanding that peace is not the absence of noise but the art of balancing amidst it all. When Marco finally returned to the porch, the old man's calm gaze met his with pride. The water remained unbroken, a perfect, trembling testament to his journey. In that moment, Marco realized that the true challenge had never been the physical act before him, but the process of embracing mindfulness to find balance amid life's chaos. His heart, once a turbulent sea of regrets and anxieties, now beat with the elegant rhythm of newfound serenity. Embrace your own path to tranquility. Embark on your own path to tranquility by embracing mindfulness practices that resonate with you and discover the calm within.